Hey guys, it's me, Sunny, and welcome back to a different type of video. Honestly, I can't articulate why I want to make this video, but I just feel like I want to, so I'm gonna do it because it's rare that I have a need or want to really film a video. Yeah, so obviously you can tell by the title what this is. I'm just going to be talking about some stuff, so if you think that's boring, I'll see you in my next video. But yeah, just want to make this and get some thoughts out because honestly, like, taking the time to write all of my thoughts out is really tedious because I often have a lot of them and then I forget what I want to write, so now I'm going to speak them. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is going to be like a ramble video, I guess. But yeah, sorry for not making videos in the last week or so. I've been working more at my remote job, which is a research project, which is really fun, and I'm getting paid for it, so that's important. And I'm actually about to move apartments. I've only been here for about 3 months, but we're actually about to move to a better place where I can stay until December, basically, until the end of the year, so I can finish my master's, and it's closer to campus, which is really nice, which is why we're moving. So we've been kind of cleaning up and moving stuff in and out, so I've been busy with that. But the larger reason for not making a video is this little thing called the Nintendo Switch, which I got as an early birthday present for my boyfriend, which was, oh my god, it was the best thing. And I immediately bought Animal Crossing because that's really just what I wanted to play. And so my life has been consumed by Animal Crossing, and that's really the biggest reason why I haven't made a video in the last week or so, literally just because I got Animal Crossing. Oh my god, isn't that depressing? But anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of get into my thoughts and experience with being basically a college graduate in a time of quarantine, social distancing, self-isolation, and virtual graduations. And this is basically just kind of like a video diary, kind of like I said before, just getting my thoughts out. And maybe no one will give a shit, but I'm doing it anyway, so live with it. Yeah, so I actually graduated college in December, which I've talked about a decent amount, so if you've heard that before, you've heard that before. But my school didn't have a ceremony because my school's pretty small. Literally, I think we have just about 8,000 undergrads. No, total people on campus, maybe 8,000. It's either 8,000 undergrads or 8,000 total students on campus, right? So my school's pretty small, and the number of fall graduates can fit in a small little auditorium at any time, so they don't get their own ceremony in the winter. They get to graduate with everyone else the next summer, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, so I didn't get a ceremony in December, and I was actually looking forward to that. I know a lot of people are just like, I'll skip graduation, I don't care, but you know, I kind of just wanted the experience because I actually kind of liked my high school graduation, and college is even more important, so I kind of wanted a ceremony and stuff. And also, my cousin graduated at the same time as me. She had a big actual commencement and stuff because she went to a huge kind of state school, so they had thousands and thousands of people, so the number of fall graduates she was definitely big enough to warrant actually multiple commencements, multiple ceremonies. So there's that, and we went to that, and that was fun, and she had a little dinner party after. All her friends and family came in, and we had a little party, and she got lots of gifts and stuff, and it was just fun, and we were all there to celebrate her because she graduated. And then I was just kind of sitting there, anyone who would talk to me, I was like, oh yeah, I've also just graduated as well, and they were like, oh okay, congrats, that's nice. And then the party was for her, so obviously no one gave a shit about me, and I'll be honest, I wanted that little bit of attention. Sometimes if I feel like I've accomplished something, fucking graduating college with a science degree, I want attention, I want congratulations from some people. And yeah, I was looking forward to having my own graduation, and honestly my own party, my own gifts, my own congratulations, and my own family and friends coming to celebrate my achievements. And obviously if I got a party like that, I wouldn't be standing up there being okay, everyone get in a line and give me your gifts and shit like that. That's stupid. But I just want, it's when I have a birthday party, when it's my birthday, I just want to spend that time and celebrate with like people I care about. And like birthdays aren't really like an accomplishment, like birthday presents is a thing, but like for college, I worked my ass off for 3.5 years and I'm still working my ass off to get my master's degree, so I'm like, I just kind of want some gifts, some rewards, and like, hey, money is super nice, college students need money, right? So like I wanted some monetary gifts. Like honestly, like I will admit that I like getting gifts and shit like that, but it's also more than that, because we were planning in like January, February, a bunch of my family, like at least 15 other family members besides me and my parents, were going to come up to New York, where I go to school, and we were gonna take a few days to do a trip to New York City. I've still never fucking been to New York City. Not that I want to go right now, you know, but we were gonna go to New York City for a few days, hang out, see the sights, maybe go even more upstate, see some scenery, and just travel around and hang out with my family for like a week and stuff, and have graduation. They would all come to graduation and stuff like that. And like, yeah, I worked my ass off to get a really good science STEM degree for 3.5 years. So yes, I wanted the rewards. I wanted to reap the rewards of like graduating and like having people there and getting to spend time with them. And honestly, yes, the gift thing. But then of course everything went to shit, and suddenly I was forced to move out of my dorm and find another place to stay in less than a week. Thankfully that kind of worked out for us. I just had to suddenly fly back to New York in the middle of a pandemic. I had to go through 2 more airports to come back, move my stuff, and then thankfully my boyfriend and I found another place to stay. So like I'm still up here in New York, and like I said, I'm about to move to another place, more permanent for the rest of the year. And it's just all that stuff other students are and were going through, so I'm not really complaining about that. I mean, it was really anxiety inducing to get that email over spring break when I was back home in Texas, and it was like, okay, we're closing down for the rest of the year, come get y'all shit, and then leave again. And that was just really anxiety inducing, because like it was out of my control. Things that were happening were completely out of my control, and it was an ever like quickly changing situation. So I just hate not knowing what's gonna happen next and not having like the information to make decisions I needed to make, you know. It worked out okay, obviously. I'm alive. I'm only minorly depressed at this moment. So yeah, and then we arrived to virtual commencement / graduation, which for me happened a few days ago on Saturday the 23rd. And I had originally, like 2 weeks before then, I wanted to make kind of like a sad video, and sad as in pathetic, not like tear jerking or anything. It was just gonna be like a short video of me like sitting in like my graduation outfit, just sitting like in front of my computer and watching this lame pre-recorded virtual graduation video, and then like crying because I was so depressed about how shitty everything is. And it was gonna be like a short stupid video like that. I don't know, but thankfully the day went surprisingly better than that. Yeah, so we had decided to go to my boyfriend's parents' house. We're going there basically maybe like every weekend or every other weekend, and both of us, like us and them, really like stay home all the time. We've been really good at like only going out when absolutely necessary, and like masks and hand sanitizer, washing hands, all that stuff. So we've deemed it like pretty safe to just go visit them once every weekend or every other weekend, right? So we went to my boyfriend's parents' house. Since we had gone there before, we expected like a little party, just like eat some food. They would probably have some balloons. We would hang out with their adorable dog, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But actually, like, it was even better than that, because his parents had this surprise for us where they got a bunch of people to do one of those like drive-by, like honk and wave and talk through car windows and shit like that. Like a bunch of people drove past their house all to like congratulate us and stuff, and it was just like, that was a great surprise, and I'll talk about that more in a second. But like, they wanted to do something nice for us, and that was like already more than we had expected. So it was like a great thing. And like, you see those videos and like pictures on Facebook of like people driving by to wish people happy birthday, happy this, whatever, in this time of self-isolation and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just nice to like see other people come by and like see other human beings, which I haven't seen in fucking weeks, right? But like, it was also bittersweet because pretty much all those people were from just like their small town, and like basically none of those people knew who the fuck I was, right? So all these people would drive up and some of them would just kind of like wave and then like have to go pretty quick, so we just spoke to them pretty like briefly. But then there was like other people who would stay longer, and obviously they knew my boyfriend and his family, so they would talk to them and they'd just kind of be like, who are you? And be like, oh, I'm Sunny, I'm his girlfriend, blah blah, and they'd be like, cool. And then they wouldn't really like care about me because they don't know me, right? So that's totally understandable. And like there was even one car of people who like drove by and they had like a sign, even like they made and like painted on a sign to put on their car to be like, congratulations, blah blah blah, and it had my boyfriend and his brother's name on it, but obviously not mine. They don't know who the fuck I am. So it was just kind of bittersweet, because definitely sweet because it was like a great surprise, like to get anyone to basically come congratulate us, but also just like there was no one there that knew me or who I knew either, and I was just like, I miss my family, I miss my friends, and like it's just kind of upset because none of these people know or care really who I am. But yeah, we spent the rest of the day, we had some great food and awesome cake and ice cream and soda that we got totally fat on. Oh, and chips. And then we played with their dog a lot. The dog is so cute! Oh my gosh, I'll probably put a picture up or something. But yeah, that was fun. And then I went home, was exhausted, tried to take a nap, couldn't take a nap, and then played Animal Crossing for the rest of the day. So that's basically how like my virtual graduation day went. But like my school, oh my god, like my school's admin sucks, and probably no one who's watched my video on like why you shouldn't commit to RPI will know what I'm talking about. But just like the administration doesn't give a shit about students, right? They just care about money. So like when they put together virtual graduation, that's such a good excuse for them to be lazy. And just so many times they misled us, because first they were like, we're gonna live stream this event. So obviously it's like, oh, it's a live thing? Okay, cool. No, it ended up being a totally pre-recorded video that they just uploaded at one time and then you could watch through whenever you wanted. There was no live stream involved. And then there was another time where they're like, students who are graduating, send us pictures of yourself so we can put them with your name during the graduation thing. Which would be nice instead of just like having a name and no faces. But it turns out that wasn't even included in the graduation video at all. They just made totally separate things. They're like, here, I'll show you mine. It's just like a little card that says like congrats and has your name on it. And they just totally misled us a bunch of times. And then they even got Chuck Schumer as our graduation speaker. Like, who cares? Like, I didn't even watch the full thing because I just could not be bothered to listen to the school's administration talk buzzwords for like 45 minutes, because that's totally what they did anyway. I don't even have to watch it to know that's what they did. Oh, and I think they even fucking put my name under the wrong major. There was like it was basically like a credits at the end of a movie fucking thing. Everyone's names was grouped by major. I think they put me in the wrong major. They put me under like biochemistry and biophysics, and I know this because someone sent me a screenshot of it, but my major was biology. So great job, RPI administration, you guys really care about your students. Holy fuck. Over the next few days I got a few texts congratulating me from my family, and eventually I got like a couple little gifts in the mail, gift cards, etc., and that was really nice. Like, yes, I appreciate the gifts when I work my ass off, and I'm still working my ass off, right? I'm getting my master's in December. Yeah, I really appreciate that, and just like the combination of that and just like the graduation day and the surprise and stuff have really made me feel better about the whole situation. But there's even one last thing. So a couple days ago, my parents got help from their more tech-savvy friend. My parents are pretty much boomers, right? And they made this really nice video and then sent it to me. I was considering reacting to it for the first time for a video like this, but I didn't feel the need to. I don't think you guys wouldn't even understand what was really going on. But basically, my parents, when I first graduated and I came home last December after graduating, technically, my parents had made this like big vinyl banner sign that said like, congrats Sunny, it's really cute. And for this video they sent me a couple days ago, they had gone to a bunch of different locations in the city we live that I've spent a lot of time at in my life. and they kind of made it like a timeline of my life. So they started with this restaurant, like they went into this restaurant that I went to a lot as like a little kid, and they had the sign and they took a picture in that restaurant with the sign, so like I could obviously tell where they were. And then they took it outside my elementary school, and then they took it outside like the horse barn where I started riding horses, and then they took it outside my middle school, and just etc. and like stuff like that. And there were a few other people who I know who were in the pictures, but thankfully my parents were wearing a mask and appeared to be social distancing, so that's really nice. But it was just this lovely like montage of pictures, and it was so nice. And they put it to the song, oh, I forget the exact title, but it's that like I Will Go the Distance song from Hercules, the Disney movie, and that was just, honestly, I did cry. And it was just a really cute video, and like obviously my parents are my parents, I don't always get along with them, and I want independence, but like you gotta love something like that. And of course I love my parents, and it was just a really nice thing for them to send me and do for me, so I really appreciate that. And just all in all, things went a lot better than I assumed they would have, which is, it makes me happy. And so regarding like graduation and stuff this year, I wasn't completely depressed, and I think that's a win. I do think that's a win. And plus, when I graduate with my master's, assuming hopefully maybe things are back to normal, I will get a second legit graduation. I get to graduate again, obviously. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope that'll be a thing. That would be really nice. And actually, my birthday is coming up in a few days. Yeah, my birthday is on June 1st. And actually, I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna get to see my parents for several days, and so I'm just super excited to interact with other human beings as well. And yeah, my parents are my parents, but I do want to see them every once in a while, and we have some nice social distancing activities planned. So I think it's just gonna be nice to like kind of get out and interact with different people, and just, I think it'll just be nice, and I won't be totally alone on my birthday, which is, I know I keep saying this, but it's nice. And yeah, so I just think my birthday will go better than I expected, because I was gonna make a second video, kind of like the graduation idea I had, where I just be like, it's like a 30-second video of me sitting alone in my house, like on my birthday, eating like fucking mac and cheese and crying or something like that. It's so dumb. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say about this topic. It was kind of interesting to make this video. I feel like it was kind of therapeutic. I'm also talking to my therapist tomorrow. So that's it from me. If you guys have a similar experience, let me know in the comments, we can talk about it. Because that'll be nice. Oh my god, I hate myself. Also in quarantine, if I don't have a lot of conversations with other people, or like intellectually stimulating conversations, I don't know how to speak English anymore. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! Hey everyone! If you like my videos a decent enough amount and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and maybe watch another one since you're here. You can also come bother me on other platforms like Twitter or Discord if you've got nothing else to do. See you next time!